Before I ask you about American Idol, I want to congratulate you. Nominated for Entertainer of the Year again.
Yes, thank you.
And you come from a very supportive community in country music. Are you a supportive judge on Idol? Is that where you're coming at it from?
Well, it's interesting, you know, when everybody wants to know, well, who's the mean one? Who's the one that just tears them apart? But, you know, we all, being artists, I think, you know, we've all been there and heard rejection and no and the motivating sounds of no as an artist. And so when we're dealing with these kids, we, you know, we're very truthful. And I've even walked off set, and some of the people backstage that watch the monitors, you know, all the people back there, you've got them. But anyway, but they were like, you were kind of stern with them. And I was like, and I didn't even realize it because I was caught up in trying to really give them good advice, to carry them, you know, far down the road in music. And it is interesting, you know, a lot of these kids, you know, I've lied awake at night wondering, gosh, did we make the right decision on so-and-so? I mean, it's really, really important. And, you know, a lot of these kids, we're not going to bat 1,000. We get caught up in the emotion of it all too, and we have to make decisions pretty fast. I mean, we've got to cut them to 100 to 50 to, you know, but, you know, these kids, I'm trying to land the plane here, but these kids, you know, they may go on, these kids will go on and even if we cut them, they'll still work hard and get record deals.
Had you been a contestant back in the day when you were their age, how do you think you would have come through?
I would have been the all shucks, gullible country boy that could sing a little bit, but I would have had to lean on my charming personality, my wit.
Yeah. You probably would have brought a dead alligator to prove
Yes, I would have proved that ability. But the main thing with me is I wouldn't have known who I was as an artist. I think we've got one girl that's going through the high rounds, and you know, she's 18 years old and she knows exactly who she is as an artist. I mean, if you sent her a song, the most obscure song, she would turn it into hers. And she's not the best singer in the world. She's not the best, you know, musician in the world, but she is such an artist. We can't get enough of her. And I wouldn't have had that. I was still trying to sing like all my heroes at the time.
Yeah, sure. Well, that's nice when people can figure it out early.